Introducing to you first, fighting out of the blue corner. He's a striker sitting 6 feet even. Weighing in at the welterweight limit, 171 pounds. In 16 fights, he stands perfect with 16 victories and no defeats. Here's the undefeated welterweight, fighting out of Tijuana, Baja California, Mexico, Michael Morales! And across the octagon, his opponent fighting out of the red corner. At 6 feet 3 inches tall, this mixed martial artist weighed in 170 pounds even. His professional record, a veteran one standing at 29 victories with 12 defeats. Fighting out of Denver, Colorado, here is the Haitian sensation, Magny! And your referee in charge is Dan Mergliata.
Well, Neil Magny is racking up the wins. Record-setting in the welterweight division. He's got 22 UFC victories.
You ready? Let's go, guys, fight.
Michael Morales on the other side, 16 and counting in his pro career. This fight clock is brought to you by Buffalo Wild Wings. 5th UFC appearance for Michael Morales.
And Michael Morales, still only 25 years old, 16-0. Obviously started very, very young. Well-rounded skills, improving all the time, linking up with Bilal Muhammad, soaking up all of that experience.
Very nice check there from Morales.
Yeah, checked it perfectly.
And Neil talked about being prepared for that, knowing that Morales is going to see other fights where he's had his legs taken advantage of and kicked, battered in fights. So look for Morales to really attack low, and he is early.
Yeah, that has been an issue for Neil Magny.
Yeah.
Against Ian Garrett, even when he beats Mike Malott. Round 1 and 2, took a lot of heavy charge kicks.
There's 3. This is smart from Magny. Close that distance.
Well, Morales made a mistake. He kind of gave up the back there, turned away from your opponent. That's rule number 1. Never, ever do that. Never present the back.
Fingers out of cage.
So Morales now is going to fight the hands, separate the grip, turn into his opponent.
He'll be no stranger to any of these positions, though. Having helped out with that Bilal Muhammad training camp, where I'm sure he was under constant pressure on the fence.
I wonder if he got picked up and spiked on his head.
No, that was epic.
That's it, drag it out, drag it out, drag it out.
2 minutes in, and Magny doing what he does, trying to take the steam off a young, powerful prospect.
Beautiful.
And this is the thing about Neil Magny, he's so diverse. He can stand and fight at range, use his height and his length. He's also got a really underrated ground game, strong wrestling, and this is the perfect approach. For somebody like Michael Morales, that predominantly, I would say, you know, if you had to pick a skill set, you'd say that he's a boxer.
And right now, Magny just doing, like we talked about, doing that, dragging him down, wearing on him, forcing Morales to wrestle when he doesn't want to. This is not where he wants to be. He doesn't want to be defending for long periods of time in this position, especially after the 3 leg kicks that Morales has already landed. You could see were affecting Neil Magny early on in this fight. He wants to get back out and separate. He's got to break this grip, though, and he's got to try to reach back around and get a whizzer or reach back underneath and dig an underhook. But from this position, Neil's just going to go side to side, changing direction. Now the grip is broken. This is when Morales has got to act.
That's when he's going to explode. Take that arm back, kind of really lift it over the head of Magny, turn into him so they're chest to chest, looking at one another. Anytime Magny.
Spinning elbow, turns the tables quickly.
Drops it, and then drops a hammer of a right hand.
He took what we were saying and went literal with it and spun through with it. I mean, we were saying just spin the arm around so you can get a better position.
I'll still take credit for it.
I'll take a spinning elbow on that.
Turned it into a knockdown.
got to go to work. The left hand was available to drop some short elbows. There they are, hammer fist.
Powerful leg kick from Morales. Here's another look. Bottom left of your screen, Morales now hammering away. Magny in a world of trouble as Morales goes high mount.
Yeah, he's in deep trouble here. Full mount here.
Isolates the left arm, or the left arm of Magny.
40 seconds, Neil's gonna kick off the fence. Didn't work.
Magny,
This is a bad position.
desperation mode, but short time on the clock.
But he's finding a mark.
Turns his
Morales
back.
teeing off, trying to flatten him out. Left foot
Big
right.
trouble
This
now.
could be
Morales
the end.
repeated rights on the ground, and Michael Morales, still undefeated, turns the tables on Neil Magny en route to his 12th career knockout.
Unbelievable. That is not an easy thing to do, but to a veteran like Neil Magny, I'm not surprised he's having a little salsa dance. He deserves it. Started with a beautiful spinning elbow, drops Neil, and then just swarms all over him.
Yeah, it was really just that relentless pressure with the strikes. Oh, look, there's the Spider-Man. If you saw what he's got his nails painted, he's got Spider-Man painted on the nails for this fight. We forgot to mention that, so.
Well, I chose not to mention that.
Well, he went 3 rounds in his last 2 fights with Max Griffin and Jake Matthews. He was not happy with that fighting style, wanted to get back to making a statement.
Well,
he just did that.
He did that. I mean, it starts early with the calf kicks, but then that spinning elbow to break this. Look at this. Oh, spins right through, wobbles Magny, gets on top, and then it was all Morales from here on. He just kept finding a way to get to a dominant position. He had high mount, and then Neil rolled through. He was mounted. He kept trying to kick off, and when he did, he just took the back, flattened him out, and went to town with not much time left. Impressive first-round victory there for Morales.
Huge result for the still perfect Michael Morales. We'll make it official and hear from him when we come back. Here once again, Joe Martinez.
Ladies and gentlemen, the end comes officially 4 minutes, 39 seconds. Round number 1, we have your winner by TKO here still. Undefeated, Michael Morales.